From corporate credit cards to cash payouts to a $20,000 transfer involving Cassie's dad. Here's what we learned from Derek Ferguson, the former CFO of Combs Enterprises. I'm an attorney and I read what happened, so you don't have to. Derek testified that he started working for Combs pretty early on in his career, and that they would interact pretty frequently at the beginning, often a couple times a week. But that as more executives were brought in, Derek saw Combs less and less. And that depending on the structure at the time, Ferguson testified that he'd either report to the president or directly to Combs. Derek testified that him and Combs were signatories on the business bank accounts. He also confirmed that Combs and other senior execs had Amex corporate cards. He testified that Combs would sometimes charge personal expenses to the card, and then staff would assign the cost to the appropriate company for payment. On cash, Derek testified that 20 years ago, cash was a norm in the industry, and that performers were often paid in cash. But when asked if he knew that Combs' security carried cash on him, Derek responded, "Not something I paid any attention to." Derek also testified that Combs' personal finances were handled sometimes internally and sometimes by third parties, and he confirmed that Combs supported both friends and family financially through salaries and distributions. Then came the bank records from December 2011. December 14, Combs' account sent Cassie $20,000. A few days later, December 23rd, Cassie's father wired $20,000 back to that account. And 4 days later, Combs' exact account wired $20,000 back to Cassie's father. That's all for Derek's Direct, so make sure to come back for the cross and let me know if you have comments or questions down below.